I like helping you guys out. If you enjoyed these videos and if they helped you in even the slightest bit, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing as many of these tire tests as possible. I've already bought a bunch of tires that I need to do testing with. So as long as the Z stays alive, I will continue to put out tire tests. What's up, everybody? It's your dude, Officer Dan. It's 2019 and it's time to start doing some more tire tests. To kick things off this year, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of just doing a tire versus another tire or just a video on a single tire, I'm actually going to test a little theory that I had going based off of an event that I did back in Vegas last year. I had the same set of tires mounted to a lightweight 18-pound wheel versus a stock heavy-ass wheel. I know there is like an 11-pound difference between this STR 903 and the OEM 350Z wheel. So that's a big difference. And what I noticed is I got a lot more track time out of these, and I don't know if that's because of heat dispersion, because it's a wider contact patch, because there's less weight on it. I have no idea. So I want to actually see on this track, on the same setup that I've been running through all of the tire test videos, I want to see if I can get more laps out of this tire versus this tire on the light wheel versus the heavy wheel. This is also going to serve as a test for the Accelera. What the hell are these things? I think. So yeah, these are the Accelera PHIs. I just looked on the label and it says so. So the Accelera PHI. These came in at only $55 shipped a piece from Simple Tire. So they're on the cheaper side of what I've actually tested. So I'll also be using this as the tire test for the Accelera tire. Now this is just their all season. This isn't their super high performance tire. It looks good and it seems to have a decent tread depth. So we'll see how it actually fares out on the track. Now again, both of these are a 225 40 18. This is on a 9-inch wide wheel and this is on an 8-inch wide wheel, so you can see the difference in stretch there as well. Otherwise, it's just the weight difference that's going to differentiate these. Maybe this disperses heat better, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to set both of these to 25 PSI for all the sets, and then I'm going to get to testing. First, let me do some measurements on the OEM wheel so we can get a feel for how it is. Looking like a hair under 25 inches tall. I do know that it fills out the rim a little bit better on these tires, so kudos to Accelera on that, making it an actual 225. Let's see the actual usable contact patch, right at 8.5 inches. So this is a wider tire. So these are a treadwear 280 as well. So on the lower side of the treadwear scale. So let's see how they handle the heat. I used these for a little bit in a cheese grater demo that we did in El Paso last weekend, and they did okay. But that parking lot that we were in was literally the roughest place I've ever had to drift on, and tires were gone in like 3 laps. So let's see how they do out on the track. Put them down to 25 PSI. I'm gonna send it. I'm actually gonna throw on the OEM ones first, so that way I'll still have a tire test video if I break something or anything else happens and I can't finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the OEM ones and send those for a spin. lose half of a lap on the lightweight wheels, I was able to drive more aggressively. I held more angle, I had more wheel speed, and just would have put on a better show. And that is due to losing 20 plus pounds of rotational weight back there. So hooray for light wheels regardless. Accelera tire test complete on both wheels. I have no idea how many each did. It was quite a few on each. And as you can see here, they both wore all the way down to the fuzzies. There wasn't a whole lot of grip on the fuzzies, but they didn't chunk, they didn't delaminate, they barely even fapped underneath the car while I was driving. The first 6 to 8 laps were dialed, but as soon as these fuzzies started showing, it was like being on ice. I mean, I was in 4th gear just cruising, like I had 8 million horsepower. Decent grip all the way through, not very much smoke. Looking behind the car, didn't see a lot of smoke. That's okay. I think these are going to do pretty well. I have no idea what the number is, but I'll tally it up as soon as I get home and make it happen. So my final thoughts are these are a good tire for messing around, having fun with your boys. Not sure if I'd take this particular one to a Pro-Am event and try to be competitive. If you do decide to do that, just use them for 3 or 4 runs and then change them out for the next set. Otherwise, you're going to start to lose grip exponentially, and that's okay. These things do handle heat really well. So up until the point where the cord started showing, they had consistent grip. So pretty pumped on these things, and I'll put this video together and release it. And this was the Accelera tire test with a little bit of extra science involved. Officer Dan, out.